Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Simulator 2022 video. We're back on the Chiltern Mainline. You join me as I come out of this very slow siding, which we are speeding, so I better bring that down. We're heading into Wembley Stadium turnback siding, then into the station, and then down to Marylebone. Yeah, we've got a very annoying speed limit. Signal ME37 by the end of Wembley Platform 2. To enter Wembley Station turnback siding. Okay. Let's just get a bit of speed on us now. The train has clearly passed the back. Let's go. This 3 miles an hour is painful. Luckily, it is a standard scenario, so it doesn't matter too much. So there you go. It was always 15, and it said we need to tab to pass it, which I think we already have. I'll pop that down. Right there. Yeah, this is Wembley Stadium station, this one. Which actually have been, well, we'll get into the turnback siding first. So it's 15 miles an hour across here, I think it was. Yeah, I think I've been across this bridge before, because I went to an England game back in 2019. And yeah, I think I did end up going across here, or this one of the two, to get over to the stadium. Remember hearing the trains whizzing past and... oh god. Yeah, there probably will be a bit of speeding, especially in these sidings. Cool. Yeah, this is the standard 165 you get with the, I think it might even be a Kuju one, where you get with the Chiltern Mainline by Just Trains. As Just Trains don't seem to do trains, well they do, but then they sell them separately. Right, let's switch ends. Which from this one, all we need to do is just do that and do. I don't know. I suppose we'll pop it into. Yeah, well, let's just switch ends. Back we go. Forward. Oh yeah, should probably want to do that, don't we? Change cabs to the other end, and then forward to the football fans returning home. Let's quickly go to there. Let's get these sets of tails. There we go. And then we'll switch ends. There we go. And set them to not being tails. Oh, that was right there. Right, let's go. So to Wembley Stadium Platform 1. Cool. Yeah, we have been on the Chiltern Mainline once before we streamed, and we did a full run from Birmingham down to London, which was alright. It's a nice route. Nice alternative to the West Coast Mainline as well. Much more scenic, I'd say, this one. Much more old feeling as well. Right, I'm just going to hold that for now. So as it is a low speed. Don't want to go above. Well, saying I don't want to go above, we already have gone above quite a bit in the siding, but it was 3 miles an hour, and that is way too slow. Right, so we're running a 4-coach train, so I guess we'll be stopping at the 5, as I don't see a 4 marker. Well, here we are. This is Wembley Stadium. Look at that as well. That looks brilliant. Right, let's get the doors open. Oh, and in the scenario it said England won. What was it? 1-0 against Wales, I believe. Yeah, that was what it said in the scenario. Are they 2D people? Why do these people look 2D? They are 2D. Whoa. You keep looking at me. No, stop looking at me. You're 2D. Well, these two. No, these people are 2D. The best thing I've seen in terms of 2D things is what is it? Truck Driver, the game Truck Driver, the console trucking game, where they added tons of 2D trees. But it looked really, I mean, they weren't there before, then they added them, but it looked really just, ugh, not nice. So a little bit up here. Yeah, I think I've walked across here before. And that was, well, I think it was, yeah, I think it was this one or the road one. And you go down there, and it's actually quite far down the road to Wembley Central Station. But it was cheaper going to Wembley Central than the stadium station. There you go, to part at 20:08:30. Marylebone at 100% power. 100% power. Let's go. Yeah, link will be below as usual to the scenario. This is a workshop one. Ah, I'm not in the train. Off we go. Cool. As we make our way out of Wembley Stadium. So what was it? 7 miles, wasn't it, to Marylebone? And there we go. That's that. Brilliant. Let's try and get a screenshot of the train. Oh, preferably without a wall being in the way, but you know. Okay, I see how it is. There. Right. Let's get back in. Got an 85 coming up. Said about 18 minutes this scenario, so. Well, I did skip out the beginning bit where it was 3 miles an hour for quite some time, as yeah, that would not be entertaining. There's another service there, another couple of units. So I think there are 2 coaches, 165s in length. And that's the warning for the 70 coming up. Which we've already got fairly good speed on us, which is alright. As we make our way down to Marylebone. So at the moment we are here. So we're joining out of this line here. Which I think this goes up to Princess Bridgeborough, I think, up here. Not completely certain. No, Aylesbury, that's where it goes up to. So I don't really know the Chiltern Mainline that well. Sort of one of those main lines, isn't it, where it's sort of, well, not irrelevant, but it seems to be less people really know about this one. As well as it's the slower way up to Birmingham than taking the West Coast Main Line. Right, 70. Yes, I think it's about half an hour slower going up the Chiltern Main Line, but it's much cheaper than going up the West Coast, which is a good thing. And I believe it's also the only diesel main line or diesel line coming out of London. You've got the Metropolitan line there on the left of us, which we might see some trains. I know on the scenarios, Just Trains made, you could see a few trains moving about. I don't actually have the Metropolitan line. I do want to try and get it at some point. Yeah, I know there was some like really low detail trains driving about in one of the scenarios before. Although as this is the workshop one, we might not get that. Right, that's coming down to 50 miles an hour. There you go. Cool. How far to London Mile? Oh, 3.7. So we've done about 2-3 miles already. That's not too bad. If you're enjoying the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up. It all does help out. Yeah, this is the Chiltern Main Line by Just Trains. Well, only a little bit of it. And there's the Metropolitan line as well. Which, fingers crossed, at some point we'll be able to get that, and then we can, well, be on that side of the fence. There comes another 165. Which, yeah, this is the base 165, so I think this is a really old version of the train, so not a lot you can do in it. Yeah, there's not a lot you can press apart from the really, really basic things. Although I think Just Trains do sell a few trains separately, which are much higher in quality. What's that station? Is that Kenton? Was that Kenton? Oh, Kilburn. So Kenton's on the Bakerloo. Oh, so we're fairly close to Queen's Park. Actually, I wonder if you can see the West Coast Main Line somewhere. Must be fairly close then. if that was Chiltern, because Chiltern Park's on the Bakerloo, isn't it? Let's have a look. See if we do cross the West Coast Main Line at any point. I think somewhere on here you do, but we might have already gone past that. I think it's here. Yeah, I think this is where you pass over the West Coast Main Line. So. Anyway. Heading towards London. No passenger view in here either. There's not a lot with this train. That's a good question though. When Just Trains do bring DLC to Train Sim World 2, are we going to have to buy the train separately? Surely not. Is that... Yeah, I mean, that's the way it works on PC, but on console with all the stores and all that, is that going to be a... Well, is that going to be a thing where you can... You know, buy the route, but you don't get a train with it? I reckon they'll probably do a train with it. And then maybe as an upgrade there's a better one, I don't know. Although, any thoughts? What route do you think Just Trains will do first for Train Sim World 2? I've got a sneaky suspicion it might be the Metropolitan line, because the amount of people who come in and say, oh, we want another underground line, we want another underground line. I mean, the Met would be perfect for it, especially with all the new TSW features. Maybe we could even have announcements in it. You've got the PIS as well. So yeah, I'm not too sure, but it would be cool if it was the Metropolitan line. I think they fairly recently did do it for Train Simulator, so they have all of the information already. What are we going over here? What are we going over? Oh, some other lines there. I wonder what they were. I don't know what they were. I suppose if that's the West Coast Main Line, that was the East Coast Main Line. Yeah, that's the West Coast Main Line. So yeah, that might be the East Coast or the Midland. Well, Midland Main Line actually, possibly. No, yeah, it would have been the Midland Main Line, I think. And that little gap there. Almost there. It's just round out the tunnel, and then you have Marylebone. Cool. Yeah, nice little scenario done here. If you've got any suggestions for any other scenarios or any scenarios you want me to check out, I know there's one. There's the Southern Ghost train. I think it was by Andrew. I do need to do that at some point. I think I'll probably do a stream of that. Yeah, I think Andrew Saxton, if you are watching, I will do your scenario fairly soon on the South London network. Right, let's pop that down to 25 as we come into Marylebone, which is a lovely little station. Oh, it's a nice little run that was. And there we go. What time were we due here? Oh, there was no due time. Well, I suppose we're on time then. There's another service heading out. Cool. Yeah, this is Marylebone, and there's the other Just Trains. Well, you got Just Trains there, and you got Just Flights. Which Just Flight do some pretty good content. I've had a little look. I think they actually are working on the Concorde at the moment. So if you've got Flight Sim, definitely have a look at Just Flight. Yeah, look at this though, it's lovely. Still got that really old, well, it's got that old style to it. Doesn't seem modern, everything looks old. It's, yeah, nice little station. Remember, this is one of the London terminuses as well, for over a 100-mile main line. I don't think I've actually ever been into Marylebone in real life. No, I've been into King's Cross, St Pancras, possibly Euston, Victoria, Waterloo, a fair few, but not Marylebone. See the 2D people again. No, God, be careful. Yeah, we made it. This is Marylebone. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's train simulator video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. You will find a link in the description to the, look at this though, to the Discord server, to the PayPal, and to the merch store if you do want to help support the channel. But apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all, take care, bye guys.